Hi guys, welcome to Sentimental Reviews here on YouTube and on Instagram, and today I have a candle review for you guys. So I've been very MIA this week. I've just had such a busy week, but I'm going to try to batch record today 3 reviews because I've burned through a few of these candles. So I'm just going to batch record and just post one daily. So today we are going to go over Goose Creek's Harvest Hayride. So this is one of the 3 candles that I have left from Goose Creek. And again, I don't think I'm going to purchase anything from Goose Creek unless something is like, polarizing, or something is going to be talked about a lot or something like that. I think Amy put this in the best terms, Amy from Beloved Fragrance Finds. I just am spoiled to soy wax, and you're going to see when I show you the above view from this candle that it's not been burning great. And I think 70% of my candles from Goose Creek haven't performed in terms of burning, haven't performed that great. So anyways, let's get to this fragrance. So this is Harvest Hayride. We have fragrance notes of orchard apple, spiced pumpkins, mountain hay, and warm cedar. So honestly, after burning candles for 8 months consistently, I truly think I am a gourmand girl at heart. I love gourmand fragrances. So all of these fragrances that I'm burning at the end of October are kind of just like I'm dreading, because I still have this one. I have Leaves from Bath & Body Works. I have Autumn Leaves from Caramel Sundays. I have Always Autumn, Everything Fall from Goose Creek. So I have those 5 fragrances left to burn and try to burn before the end of October, which is a week from today. And Hocus Pocus, but Hocus Pocus is different. Honestly, I am not a fruity, spiced fruity candle type of person, and all of those fall into that category. This one kind of is like that. I'm just more of a gourmand person at heart. So sometimes, yeah, I do need like a fresh fragrance, and I did transition to burning these types of fragrances within the last week because I was like not getting tired of gourmand, but I'm like, I need something else. But now I want a gourmand candle again. So I'm trying to burn these quickly so that I can finally get to the gourmand candles. So that being said, this is not in my wheelhouse. I wouldn't naturally buy this. I'm not like a lover of these types of fragrances, but I'm like, a lot of people were saying that they were liking this fragrance. They didn't like it on cold, but then while burning it transformed and blah blah blah. So I'm like, you know what, let me give this a try. So let me tell you what I got on cold sniff. So on cold sniff, I got like a very sharp note, and I think it was that cedar. I am not a fan of cedar, and it's the same cedar note that I'm getting in Warm and Toasty, but the difference with this one is the orchard apple note. So that orchard apple note jumps first. It's a very sweet orchard apple note. It's bright, it's juicy, it's kind of tart, but it's like, it's giving that sweetness that this fragrance needs, because some people don't like sweet fragrances, and some people would be fine if this was just spiced pumpkin, mountain hay, and warm cedar. But honestly, I kind of can deal with this fragrance because of that apple note. So that's the apple. And then the spiced pumpkin, that spiced pumpkin is bringing some warmth into this candle without it turning sugary or bakery like. It's just a spiced note. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a spiced pumpkin, but it is some sort of a spice note. And then the most standout, which is very weird, I've never experienced a candle that has mountain hay. So honestly, I've never smelled hay, so, or straw or anything like that, but the mountain hay note is adding that outdoorsiness that obviously you would see in a harvest hayride, so feel in a harvest hayride. So again, this picture kind of resembles what I'm seeing. So that hay straw part is what I'm detecting from this fragrance. So if you were to go to the grocery store, or any grocery store right now, or Walmart, they have those broomsticks. And I'm not saying that this smells like those cinnamon apple broomsticks, but the dryness that I'm getting from that broomstick is what I smell here. It's like a very strawy, dry, bristly fragrance, which honestly is very unique. I am going to give that point to this fragrance. And then the warm cedar, again, it's just, I guess, adding some woodiness to this fragrance, but honestly, the orchard apple, thankfully, is sweet enough to cover that warm cedar note. So that is how I feel about this fragrance. Do I like it? It's just something that I'm trying to burn. It's not the best fragrance. This falls into the same category. I would say like autumn leaves. It's like a fruity fragrance, but kind of outdoorsy spice fruit fragrance, something like that. So honestly, this is an okay fragrance. I'm probably going to give this like a 6 out of 10 because I will finish burning this because it's an okay fragrance, but I will definitely not repurchase this again. So let's get to the strength and performance. So this is what I mean that I'm over Goose Creek. First of all, the wax pool is dirty. It is dirty wax. And yep, I mean, you can't really see that much soot around the vessel, but again, that's dirty wax, and I'm getting swampy flames if you can see that. So that's my experience in terms of it burning. In terms of strength, I'm going to give this like a 7.5 out of 10 because when I first lit this in my open concept living area, I could smell this everywhere. So I'm going to give this a 7.5, leaning, okay, 8 because I can smell it almost everywhere. So 7.5 leaning 8. But because of the wick issues that I'm having with this candle, it has gone down to like a 7 or 6.5. So again, that's just my experience with this candle. I know a lot of people do like this candle, but honestly, I don't think this would be a repurchase. And for me, it wasn't worth the money that I spent on it. Am I going to enjoy the rest of it? Yes, I do think that Hey No is unique, but yep. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit a like, subscribe, and see you guys next time. Bye.